Okay, so this is just an update on the hot water project, replacing the solar hot water heater. You can see the original solar hot water heater here on the right side of the image. Unfortunately, it kind of started to come apart on me, and you can see it's sort of sliding down its platform there. So I decided to start my hot water heater project and disassemble the old one. I took it apart as delicately as possible so I could save the components. You can see that it's got these very interesting fin tubes that are all individual. I didn't damage those taking it apart, so hopefully I'll be able to use them for something else in the future. And I removed the structure from the side of the house so I can do something over there, probably build a room. And you can see I've already installed the 400-watt solar panels on the front of the house to power my new hot water solution, which is this 20-gallon tank with the 4-gallon preheat tank sitting on top of it. So I had to replace the original heating element in the 20-gallon tank because it's intended for 110 volts AC, and I want to use DC, so I changed the element out for a more appropriate element that had the proper resistance and wattage rating. Also had to deal with the fact that it has a thermostat that's intended for AC at 110 volts as well. So I installed a solid state relay that is controlled by the original thermostat. So this is the unit completely installed and insulated. The preheat, 4-gallon preheat on the top there is set up to come on when the battery's full and is toggled on and off based on battery voltage. And you can see the solid state relay there, which is going to get neatened up. The wiring is going to get neatened up a bit, but it is functional, and I have hot water now fairly reliably. So total cost of the system. The 4-gallon preheat tank was about $200. The 20-gallon main tank was about $350, which needed to have the element pulled out of it and replaced with the other more properly rated element for about $30. Solid state relay to control that, $75. And then the 400-watt panels I bought off of Amazon for $350. And then the circuit breaker I got off of eBay for $20. And then there was some random pipe and hardware that added up to approximately $75, bringing the total to $1,100 total. So I think it was worth doing. Advantages to the new system over the old one, primarily that the tank is inside, and that, you know, during the wintertime when it's 6 degrees out, it's not sitting out overnight losing its heat all night. It is, in fact, now sitting in the warmest room in the house, so that's going to be an advantage, especially in the wintertime. But so far, it has been working quite well and has been providing me with hot water anytime I needed it. So I've got hot water in the morning, I've got hot water at night, really hot at night because it's been on all day. And the preheat is set to come on and off based on the voltage of the battery bank. So any extra power I have during the day will get dumped into the preheat tank until that's hot and it's set to its maximum setting. So the water going into the main tank is usually actually pretty hot by the time it gets there. And the job of the main tank on a good sunny day is just to maintain the temperature. So that's the new hot water setup, and I'm pretty happy with it so far. I haven't been through winter with it, obviously, but we're going to see how it goes this winter, and I expect it to be much better than before. Of course, the other issue it solves is that I did have hot water pipes freeze on me several times over the last winter and previous winters. So this is going to obviously solve that problem as well.